Welcome to a special edition of Crawford County Outdoors. I'm Dwayne Kohler, and we are here in Hartstown today for the Veterans Hunt. We did this a couple years ago, and unfortunately it's been shut down because of the COVID, but it's back again. So thrilled to actually get out here and get the dogs out, get them some work, and get a chance to see some folks really getting in some great work here. So stay with us. I think you'll enjoy it. Now, Corey Sly. Corey, you're the organizer of this whole thing. Can you talk a little bit and give us a little history, how this all come together?
So our first hunt was in 2019. We had about 21 vets come to hunt here at Dr. Osborne's farm. And we had such a good time then that we wanted to do it again. But of course COVID hurt us in 2020 and 2021, so it was nice to be able to come back out and do it again.
So what's all involved in getting this together? I mean, I'm sure people don't even realize all the stuff behind the scenes.
So Dr. Osborne has the regulated hunting ground, so that gives us permission to hunt pheasants even outside the season. You don't need a hunting license, or there's no bag limits. We purchased birds from a game bird farm down near Pittsburgh, and then also Steve Anderson and Corey had some birds that we got from him as well. He actually had several birds that had Keller phase, so they were melanistic. And
I think we might have one of those on camera. I hope that works out. Okay.
Eric McCracken actually got one of the three, so he got the free taxidermy from Lake Erie Taxidermy.
Oh, that's awesome. So now you have some gifts for the veterans.
Yeah.
So can you talk about that?
So I write for some outdoor publications, and through my contacts, I was able to get several different companies to donate. We got Allen Company, a gun case, a knife, and some gun cleaning kit, and hats and shirts from various companies like Buffalo Gap Outfitters and Pennsylvania Backcountry Hunters and Anglers, and so we were able to put a really good gift bag together for each veteran. We have something for each veteran.
Oh, that's awesome. So down the road, is this going to happen some more, do you suppose?
That's the plan. During the planning phase, it gets a bit stressful, and you always think, is it worth it? But when you're here on the day and you see how everybody's so happy and there's no one that's not smiling, then that little bit of stress is definitely worth it.
Not just the veterans, but the folks who come in to volunteer.
Oh, yeah.
They're also thrilled to be here. Right?
Yes, this could not be possible without those volunteers. That's why it's so successful, is because of those volunteers.
I love to get my dogs out, get them some work, and nothing's better than the youth hunt and then this veterans hunt. These things are just awesome. So, hey, I want to show something here that I got this a couple of years ago when we were getting ready for the second version of the veterans hunt, and there we go, 2020 Military Appreciation. That's awesome. Military Appreciation Hunt, Hartstown, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
So, well, Corey, thanks for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for helping out today.
Oh, you bet. Joining us now, Ed Moss from Pheasants Forever. Ed, talk about how you got involved with this whole thing, and talk about Pheasants Forever, if you would.
Oh, absolutely, Dwayne, and thank you for coming down, and thanks for inviting me here. Actually, we got involved through a fellow by the name of Corey Sly. He belongs to an organization called Freedom Hunters, and he wanted to do a vets hunt 3 years ago, and he contacted me to see if we had any good dog handlers. And of course, we're Pheasants Forever. We have a lot of good dog handlers. So we got the opportunity to get involved, and so a lot of fellas from our chapter came down with their dogs. We not only do this, but we're familiar with doing hunts like this. We do youth hunts every year. So we were very honored to come down to help these fellas out. And so that's how it got started with us here.
So let me ask you about Pheasants Forever, and I mean, I know there's some fundraising stuff going on, and that helps contribute to events like this. Can you talk about things coming up?
Absolutely, Dwayne. We have our main fundraiser of the year coming up, our annual banquet on March 26th at the Zemzem Shrine Club in Erie, Pennsylvania. Anyone can find out more information on that by either calling me or check out our website at www.nwpapf.org.
Okay.
It is a very family-friendly event, and this is how we raise money annually to put on not only our youth hunts, support the Veterans Hunt, and all of our conservation projects as we do throughout the year as well.
All of those things are awesome. Let me ask you about the youth hunt. I've been thrilled to get my dogs out a couple times for the youth hunt. I can't imagine anything more fun for the dog than to actually be out on a real hunt. And for kids, maybe for their first time out, then maybe they don't have a dog at their house or whatever, but to have the Pheasants Forever members who are loving to get their dogs out and get them some work, I think that's a great thing. What do you think?
Absolutely, Dwayne, absolutely. It introduces youth to something that they may never ever be introduced to. It gets them out, gives them an opportunity to really enjoy it and find out, is this something that they want to do? It's a great opportunity for the dogs, great opportunity for the youth, and us as adults and dog handlers, we're very thrilled and honored to be able to help them out and give them that opportunity which they may not ever have.
Well, I'm with you on that one completely. I love to get my dogs out to work with. I mean, basically the stocking up in Crawford County kind of ended in like right before, like a couple weeks or something before Thanksgiving. So there hasn't been any birds stocked up this way from the Game Commission for quite a long time. So to get the dogs out and to have them really working on real live birds, that's a great thing.
Absolutely, absolutely, it is, Dwayne.
Well, thanks, Ed. Thanks for your help with this hunt today.
Thank you, Dwayne.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
This weather isn't real cooperative here today. What do you got there? Absolutely. Very good. Right here, to your right, to your right. Somebody got it. You were starting to head this way, I think. Right behind you, right behind you, right behind you. There it is, there on the ground. comes! Butch! 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 Butch, here! Butch! There goes one going the other way. Yeah! Alright! Good shot. Good shot. Here comes one. Yeah, let's go straight into the field over there. There you go. Alright. Fetch, Crash, fetch! Dead bird, fetch! There's one. There it is. It's hit. It's hit. Alright, he's gonna... Butch will get it. Butch will get it. Fetch, Butch, fetch! Chucker. Hey, leave it. Crash. Hold. Give. Oh, Butch has it over there. Butch got that one. Does he have it? He's chasing it down. Was that one nicked? I think he's got it in his mouth. He's got it. He's bringing it back. Good job, Butch! Butch, fetch! Fetch it up, Butch! Atta boy! Hold! Butch! Hey! Butch, hold! Butch! That's enough! Hold! Butch! Okay, give. Good give. That's alright. Wow. I wonder where that rooster went. Did it go over by my truck over there? Looked like it came down. Oh, right there! Yeah! Dead bird, fetch! Hey, hold! Butch! Hold! Butch! Hold! Give. There we are. That's a beauty. Look at that. Oh, here we go! Nice! Alright! Good job, yes. Fetch! Fetch it up, Butch! Good job, Butch! Good job! Hold! Butch, hold! Hold, Butch! Hold! Butch! Hey! Give. Okay. Give. Alright! Nice. All right. Fetch! Fetch! Butch! Crash! Leave it! Leave it! Crash! Fetch! Fetch it up! Crash! Fetch! Fetch it up! Okay, give. Oh, beautiful shot. Nicely done. Good job. Nailed it. Good job. Fetch, Butch, fetch! Fetch, Butch, fetch! Fetch! Ah, boy! You got it! Fetch it up! Hold! Butch, hold! Butch! Give. Okay, let go. Nice. Look at that bird. Boy, that is a beaut. That is awesome. Well, great thanks to all of our veterans. It was great fun to be out here today for the Veterans Hunt. Okay, Chef Lisa has got a great recipe for us she's going to be working on, so stay tuned for that. And joining us now, Chef Lisa. So Lisa, we've got the Veterans Hunt today.
Yes.
And the big point I want to make is the same one we had when we had the youth hunt. I did not take one of their pheasants.
No.
This pheasant season.
That's right.
And I've been out to the preserve a number of times, so I brought back plenty of pheasants. And so we brought a pheasant, and it's all boned up and ready to go.
Right,
So
right.
what was your idea for the recipe today?
Well, we are going to do something that most people would never think of. It is, well, first of all, pheasant tacos. That's not that unusual because people make chicken tacos and fish tacos. I mean, they've turned into anything and everything. But what we're going to put on them is going to surprise people.
Okay.
And they're good. So, but yes, they're pheasant tacos. So,
And
yes.
I told the guys to make sure they watch, or find
That's
it on
right.
YouTube, watch the show on Armstrong on the Neighborhood Channel, because we got a cool recipe for them.
This is very cool, very different. Like I said, you're going to be surprised. And again, no taking of pheasants away from the veterans. Dwayne would never do that.
I would not do that.
Well, and you have enough in your freezer, according to your wife. So
And the part of the whole project that takes the longest part is boning up the
boning.
bird, and then we've
Yep.
done that before. But it's
Right.
like you take a fillet knife and kind of go down along both sides of the breast, and then there's a lot of meat on the thighs, there's meat on the wings, there's meat on the back.
yep, and you want to use it all.
Use it all
right?
up and cut it up in little pieces.
That's right. So we've got a frying pan going. We've got some butter in there.
So butter, not oil this time.
Not oil, and we are going to crisp this up.
Okay.
So I'll give you this.
Yay.
Okay. And we're going to put that in there. We got it going. The pheasant's going in. Love the sizzle.
It does work differently with the butter.
Yes, it does. Well, you know, even in baking, butter does things different than Crisco and margarine. So, yeah. And if you think we need more butter, we have more butter we can throw in there.
Okay.
So we're gonna cook it up. We're not even just browning it. We're cooking it up. We're gonna crisp it up. We also have here that we're gonna use for finishing touches. We have the Fresco, the Mexican cheese. It's a crumbly cheese, and this is what people are going to be shocked about. These are pickled vegetables, and they're going to go on our pheasant tacos.
Now, oftentimes when you go to Taco Bell or someplace, you get it has lettuce and tomatoes on.
That's right.
Now this is different.
This is different. So while you're doing that, we drained this. I'm gonna
Okay.
chop these up so that we
Okay.
have them ready to go. And you can do the hot ones. These are not. They're mild, and we're just gonna chop
If you
them
want a
up.
real spicy flavor, I guess you could do the
Yeah.
you could do the spicy hot ones.
That's right.
So we're only like a minute into this, and it's already starting to.
Yep, it's working.
The pink is going away.
Yep. So we're just going to chop these up because we're going to sprinkle them on. And I have to say, I'm a big fan of pickled vegetables. I just was having a conversation with your wife. I would like to make them myself this year.
We've done that a few times at the house, and carrots and there's a little bit. Is there celery in there?
There's celery.
There's some peppers and
Yeah, you can do, like she said, you could do
cauliflower.
jalapeno if you want. Some people like things spicy. I will take the pickled flavored over that. Let's see if there's anything. Listen, that's all about the same stuff. We've got the carrots. We've got the red pepper, the cauliflower. And so that's going to be something we use at the end. That's looking good. You think we need a little more butter?
That's probably wouldn't hurt.
Okay. We can do that. Put that right in the middle, move it around.
I bet it's going to melt pretty fast.
I would think. Yeah. There we go.
That's the other thing that I wanted to mention is we've been trying to work out a website, and so people can actually get the recipes that are written down. It's real easy to put them on Facebook. So I'll put them on the Crawford County Outdoors Facebook page. So if you want to see this recipe, look for it there.
Right.
And we'll do that down the road as we have new recipes.
And as I say usually with every recipe we do, you don't have to use pheasant. If you're not a hunter and you have chicken,
sure,
do
use chicken. Yeah.
You have turkey, use turkey. Doesn't really matter. It's a bird. And
pheasant's better. But you can use whatever you want. But
we're
you can use whatever you
partial to
want.
pheasant around here, but you're right. You could use any bird. And some people get a little nerved up about that because they might not have hunters in their family, and this is not familiar territory. So I always like to say that you don't have to use pheasant. We like to use pheasant. You don't have to. You can use any other kind of bird that you choose.
And it's going to be an extra healthy thing.
Right. Yeah, white meat. Yeah, for sure.
All the pink's gone, but we want these to kind of crisp up a
Yeah.
little bit. So keep
Yeah,
going
get
for a
those
little while.
crispy. And I do have the oven on because we will stick we have taco shells, so we have the crunchy ones. You can use either type.
You can use those roll up ones.
Yeah.
The
You could use
soft-
whatever you prefer.
soft flour ones
You can do
or-
them both.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. That looks good.
I swear, I think I spend more time boning the pheasants than I do with the dogs out, because I've got some great dogs, and
Right.
if there's pheasants out, they're going to find
They're
them.
going to find them. They flush bald eagles.
Yeah.
They're going to find them. They're going to find the bird.
They're all about finding that bird.
I was going to say, our viewers can't see it, but our dog is trying to get the bird that's in the pan.
She's hoping we spill something.
She's really
Yes.
hoping we drop something, but that's not going to happen today. That looks great. I'm glad I had a right-hand spoon for you.
Ah, yes, that's right. And a left-handed handle so I can hang on to this. Yeah.
Yes, utilize both hands. It's a nice little frying pan. That makes the job, it gets the job
That's
done.
really handy.
Yeah,
Really handy.
and it's portable, so we're getting there.
I think we probably got another couple minutes here.
Yeah, I think so. Because we want them well done, really. Sometimes we just brown and then stick in the oven. We're not doing that today.
I think another thing, recipe-wise, is I'll go back and find some of the ones that we've done back over the years, going back, and I'll put them on. Should I put them all on together, or should I do them one at a time? What do you think?
I'd say one at a time.
Okay.
It's overwhelming when you have, if you get a
Because
whole
we
bunch
did
of-
pheasant with cranberries, we
Right.
did pheasant with wild rice, we did pheasant with Munster cheese.
didn't we do a stew?
We did, yes. I think the first one we put on was the pheasant dumpling soup. That
That
was the
was the
first one. That
first
was the
one.
first one we put on.
You're
And it
right.
got a whole bunch of views real quickly.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, that's probably the way to go.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah,
So.
you could do a couple pheasant recipes that, the week of pheasant, and you could do all pheasant that week and put a different one on, or, it's just funny. You'd think that we'd run out of recipes. but we don't.
Seems like there's a never-ending supply of recipes. That's yes.
And you know, sometimes we make them up. I know your wife has made up like the pheasant pizza. We did pheasant pizza. There's another one, which fantastic. That was
really fun.
That was a really good recipe. And some of them we find, some of them are passed down from family members. I know we did squirrel, and we did. It was a family member's recipe. Some of the things are, but we never seem to, you know, you call me and say, hey, we're going to do this. What do you have? And we seem to find it. I don't know how it happens, but we do.
Remember the time I called you with the groundhog?
But, yeah, I was not going to do the groundhog.
Groundhog just didn't seem like something that was worth eating.
No, not my thing.
They're kind of more of a nuisance than they are actually food.
Yeah, yeah.
So that hunt was more, let's get rid of the nuisance than...
Yeah, and you know, I've watched Punxsutawney Phil for so many years. I just didn't have the heart to cook a groundhog.
You don't eat Phil, okay.
No, absolutely not. I have a feeling that there's a whole bunch of people who wouldn't like it if I did either. But it looks like it's crisping up.
It is, yes.
That's great.
Getting brown.
Yeah, but we've done a variety. I mean, we've done herb hors d'oeuvres from the herb garden. I mean, if you think back to some of the things we've done, aside from venison, pheasant, we've done bear sausage.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I mean, well, I guess we're talking 10 years here. We're in year 10, I think.
One of my newest favorite pheasant ones, and we'll make sure to get that one on the Facebook page, was that pheasant with barley. Wasn't that great?
Oh.
I really, really enjoyed that one.
I'm not sure we've created a recipe or done anything here that didn't end up tasting good. Yeah. Even some of the ones that, you know, you brought to me and I've never had before and we have it for the first time on the show, or vice versa, we always end up really liking it. The deer meatballs. Was it bacon?
Oh, yeah. Bacon, bourbon,
bacon,
meatballs.
bourbon,
wonderful.
venison meatballs.
I made that one after we had it on the show here and took it down to the group of guys that I go deer hunting with, and they just went nuts.
That's right.
They all were like, "Did you bring me a copy of the recipe? Did you bring?" You know. So I had to make sure the next time I went, I think I took 10 copies and spread them out to all the guys, and they were all very, very thrilled to get that.
That's great. Yeah, we've definitely done some good ones. We've even done some brunch foods. I think I did a peach cobbler of some sort. We did blueberry French toast.
Okay, so one at a time. We'll put some of those recipes on. Put some of those recipes on the
And I'm going to stick the tacos in.
Crawford County
The
Outdoor
taco
Facebook.
shells?
So that's getting kind of brown now, so I think we're just within seconds maybe of being done here.
I'm going to put this in, warm them up a little bit.
Okay.
And you know what we'll do here, Dwayne? Some are done, we'll pull some out of there. You can put them in here, and then we can assemble. I don't know that I'll need this for this, but break some of that up. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take those shells out. We'll put the pheasant in first. We'll crumble some cheese over it, and then we'll put the pickled vegetables, and voila.
Now, I haven't been watching my watch, but I think we're maybe 5 or 6 minutes here to get this all.
Yep.
So I mean, that's about as easy as you could come up with a nice little dinner there, and total of 10 minutes or something like that.
And here's the thing: if you don't have the time, you can make this the night before.
You can, absolutely.
Have it. All you have to do is heat it.
Just warm it up again. You bet.
And then just assemble everything. You know, people are busy. They like those kinds of recipes. I like those kinds of recipes that I can have done in advance. Get a spoon here. Watch out.
Look at that.
That looks great.
Shall I turn the heat down?
I think so. And this. Another spoon. And I think we're about ready.
I would say the pheasant is ready.
Okay. Yep, and these are nice and warm. So we'll get them out. Do you want to pull some out and put them in there, then we
Sure.
can use it? That way they're out of that heat. Okay. Perfect. Okay. She's really hoping you drop something.
That's funny, at my house, when there's 3 dogs, when something does drop, it never makes it to the floor.
No, they get it beforehand. Okay. You can just turn that off. That looks great. Look at that. All right, we ready to assemble?
Yay.
Okay. So Dwayne, I'll take care of yours first. So we'll put the pheasant in first.
I'd say probably everybody knows where to find taco shells at the grocery store.
I think they do. You want to hold that so it doesn't fall over? We'll get some cheese on that because it'll melt because it's nice and warm. Get you a little bit more. How's that?
Perfect.
We'll just kind of push that down a little.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's get you some veggies.
Pickled vegetables.
That's right. Okay, I'll assemble mine.
That's awesome.
I love taco night. And this is a nice switch up.
Sure is.
I bet our viewers never thought we'd be putting pickled vegetables on our tacos.
Now, typically it's like Taco Tuesday.
That's right.
This isn't Tuesday we're doing this, but you can
No.
do it any day you want to.
That's right. You don't have to.
Doesn't have to be
doesn't
Taco
have to be on
Tuesday.
Tuesday. All right, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
It's funny that with the pickled vegetables, that's just gives it a whole, just a fun flavor.
It's a totally different level of taco. That's really good. Little messy, but
Lulu's ready to clean up. Okay.
that is really good.
Well, Lisa, thank you for the awesome recipe. And I certainly want to say thank you to our veterans for all their service to the
Yes.
country. And make sure, guys, when you watch this, and go back on the Crawford County Outdoors Facebook page, because we'll put some other recipes on there that you can go from. So,
Yeah.
thank you to the folks at home for joining us today. And I got to finish my taco.
Me too.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.